4:15 a.m. and we're on the road.
Good for time.
We're about 10 minutes from Canoe Lake, which is our departure point. The annual Brent run.
What?
Alright, we're at the Portage Store here at Canoe Lake, and we're just about to jump in the canoe for 160 kilometers of Algonquin goodness.
We could carry it for 20.
Yeah, 20 kilometers of portaging. Here we go. There's our beast. Ultra lean, ultra fast. And there's a beautiful lake. And what is our time? You have a time? Well, that's okay, we'll have it. I think it's about 4:45.
You're going right around that point, right?
Yeah.
Etch them into the boat.
Yeah. Scratch them into the bottom. Alright, our first portage. North shore of Canoe Lake.
What time?
5:19. We just came across what's called Burnt Island Lake. We got some chop going, but luckily it was on our side this time, so we handled it well when we came in here. But we're on a portage, Burnt Island to Little Otter Slide, 790. So not too bad. Got some nice grass here. We're doing good. The time is 8:07 in the morning. We've gone just under 20 kilometers so far. Snack time. We just finished that portage. We have a Pringles, sour cream, and onion for all our chip needs. It's nice and calm on this side. We're going to have to turn left here and start going up this Otter Slide, Little Otter Slide, and we're going Otter Slide Creek soon. So we're coming to. How you feeling, Frank?
I'm good.
How are the bugs? Not too bad?
Not too bad. Chips are good.
Chips are good. How's the canoe working?
It's light.
So we got the Prospector 16-foot Carbon Pro Light. It's around, what do you say, 33 pounds?
32, yeah.
32 pounds. It's lighter than our pack right now. So we're all fighting to carry the canoe now. This is the 250 meter portage into Otter Slide Creek from Otter Slide Lake, I think. Making headway. Seems like we're eating and drinking enough, hopefully. I think gotta stay on top of water though. We haven't filled our water bottles before we got into the creek here, so should have some better water to filter. One thing, we lost the clamp for the camera, so it's gonna be handheld from now on. I think we might have got unscrewed and fell off at one of the portages, so we'll try to check that out on the way back. As long as we remember. It's gonna be many hours from now. We should check out this new paddle that Frank got for Father's Day. Fish shell. Very nice. Alright. Get ready for some creek madness. Alright, just carrying the canoe here. This is another quick portage, 390 meters. Just had another snack. I need another hour. It is 9:15. We're about 26 kilometers in. 130 to go. Woohoo! Still going down the Amazon River. Now, Otter Slide Creek. Tricked you. Here we go. Been to lots of pullovers and missed portages, and I'm not paddling anymore. We're on to Swedish berry snacks, and we're doing really good here. I think I need to help. Oh, jeez. Ah. This is no caterpillars in these ones. Good job, Frank.
Yeah,
All right, on another portage, 730 meters, still on Otter Slide Creek. It's about 10:45 a.m. So we've been on the water since 4:45. So I guess that's 6 hours. Does that work out? It's hard to think. We're still going. We're getting probably a little bit tired now. Still eating lots, drinking. We're trying to, I think we get to the next open lake, which is Big Trout Lake. We'll be able to get some better water. And I think we got a couple more portages before then, though. All probably right in succession here. But we're making headway. Finished Otter Creek here, and we're about to get into Big Trout Lake, just up ahead. And then we got a bunch of bigger lakes. I think it goes to Longer Lake after. And I think we'll probably have a hot meal up there, even though it's 110 degrees outside. Alright, let's get in the boat here. So we use Frank's new paddle here for the back because it's got more finesse for steering, and the rental paddle there for the front because it's got a little bigger what do you call it, paddle. It's good stuff, eh? Alright, Frank's taking off his wet stuff, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, just finished Big Trout Lake. It was kind of rough coming over those waves. I don't know if you can hear me over the wind, but we sort of kept to the west a little bit and then tried to ride the waves in, but it was pretty tough, and it was not that bad though. We survived.
It was a little bit bad.
A little bit bad. But look at that. We're gonna have to go back against that tomorrow, sometime tonight. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna we're just at where are we here? In between Big Trout Lake and Longer Lake, and I think we're just gonna portage to the other side and then cook up some food for lunch, our first hot meal. See you soon. All right, it's 1:15. We just finished lunch there at the Longer Lake trout Portage, Trout Lake Portage. What do we have? Spicy chili quesadilla pasta. It was alright. It was little styrofoam balls or something. It was pretty tasty. And so that was our biggest break yet. We are at 38.66 kilometers. 117 remaining.
Almost halfway to halfway.
Halfway to halfway! We will be back at our, what is it, 40 kilometer mark? Well, it might not be exactly halfway because that might have took us a little longer to get across that lake. But we'll figure it out. See ya, bye-bye.
Chill a bit, doesn't care where you're going.
Frank coming. Hey Moose, you see that? Alright, the wind picked up here on Burnt Root Lake. We've never been up here before, so we're about in the dead center of Algonquin Park. Still don't see many people, saw one couple guys there camping. But we got some nice waves here, trying to keep control. Right now it's going at our back, so it's giving us a benefit, but might not always be that way, so we gotta take it when we can. How you feeling, Frank?
Feeling good.
Good shoulders?
Awesome shoulders.
Awesome shoulders. Burnt Root to Pearly, 155. But Burnt Root was a giant lake. Very giant. We get to talk via satellite communicators with our fans back home. This is Pearly Lake. Connects into the Petawawa, I think. We are, let me check. It's 5 to 4. Swallowed bug. Black fly, tasty. Yay! 103 kilometers left. Frank, we're a third of the way. Alright, we are on another portage here. We're just going around some rapids. We might be able to drag through, but we're not going to because we're not like that right now. We're kind of tired. Petawawa River from Cedar Rapids to Cedar Rapids. So, not too bad, but these portages are a little bit more grown over. So that's what we're doing. Making headway.
Hey. Almost there. Almost at Brent.
No, we're not. We're hours away. When they say, "Are we there yet?" and you say yes, but you're still 4 hours away. It's not almost there. But we are coming on to Catfish Lake.
We are.
Weren't we allowed to camp here if we booked an emergency campsite here?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can. Any of these are ours.
But we're not doing it.
We're 12 hours closer than we were this morning.
12 hours of canoeing. Woo! Keep going. So we're on portage 20 of 23 for the first half. So we've got 3 more after this. One of those is the biggest one so far, so that'll be 2.3 kilometers. I think that's the second last one. And then we're to Brent. But still a ways to go, so. Bugs have been pretty bad on this Petawawa River. Mosquitoes are out. Deer flies. Dragonflies are doing their job though. They're coming and eat all the mosquitoes for us, but I don't think they're eating the deer flies right now. We are on the 2.3 kilometer portage now. Uphill here. I think it's uphill for half and downhill for the other half. So that means this is the second last portage for this half. And then we get to do it all over again. It just started raining a little bit. It's still really warm out. The deer flies have come out in force in this area. Let's see what time it is. I can't see right now. But we're making headway. So after this portage, we do a little bit more of the river. One final portage, and we're at Cedar Lake. We should be able to see across Cedar Lake, Brent, and we should be able to see Brent, Portage Store, and hopefully, it did pick up the wind a little bit, but hopefully we can make it across safely, relatively fast, and get over there so we can eat some dinner, and have our beer, and maybe clean up a little bit, and then head back for the second half at night. Yeah. Fun. We're still walking uphill. Having life jackets on like wearing a sweater. You put on a sweater when you're gonna do the hottest part of the trip. Oh my. At least you're hopefully protected by the flies under there. They're nasty out right now. Mr. Frank and Mr. Jeff just finished the last portage of the halfway mark. That means only 23 more portages to go. And we got some beautiful falls coming down the, what is it called? The river? Down the river, Petawawa River, and it is 8:47, and we're on track to make it maybe by 9:30. So it's raining right now, but the wind has died down. So hopefully Cedar Lake will be nice and calm for us to go right across and get to our halfway mark. What do you think, Frank? Can we do it?
Halfway, we can do it.
Halfway! Oh, we lied. There was one more portage before we get to the halfway mark. Not long. Oh, kind of long. Cedar Lake. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not telling you. It's not long. Don't worry about it. It's getting dark. I don't know how this camera works in dark. Probably not that well. Might be the end of the video, and until morning we'll do a little bit at Brent though. Hopefully there's a light there. It is 9:38 and we have just pulled into the Brent Store. So just under 17 hours. Alright, we're done at Brent. On our way back. Had an hour there, we had some dinner. and had our bench beer, and crossed back. The water was ice flat, and now we're at the first portage, about 700 meters on the way back. So 23 more portages, and a whole night of fun. We both got headlights going, and it's kind of hard to see the portages because when you're in the canoe and you have your light on, it just reflects inside the canoe. So, but right now we're right beside one of the waterfalls, so you can hear that. It's about maybe just after 11 at night. Still raining a little bit, but the wind has died down, so we're very happy about that. We're being extra careful with our equipment, so we've got some glow sticks on our equipment backpack, and we're trying to keep everything together as close as possible. I mean, the paddles will be hard to find if we put them down on the stone, on the ground. So we're going to keep everything in the canoe when we come to our portage until the person who's using the backpack or carrying the backpack gets it all on and gets the oars in their hand. And then the canoe portager can pick up the canoe. So I think we're going to have about 6 hours of darkness. It's still pretty cloudy, but the moon's coming up. I'm not sure if it's going to clear up. We don't really have any good weather information right now. We checked the satellite weather. It didn't really tell us much. It said it was going to be clear. It's not, obviously not clear right now. But we're hoping the winds stay down for as long as possible, so we can cross some of these big lakes without having to tack back and forth and risk the scary waves. But other than that, feeling pretty good. Tired a little bit, worn out, but had a little coffee and a little bit of maple syrup in it. That was kind of tasty. And that beer hit the spot. Frank's used to staying up late because he works late. So other than that, we're going to do our best to keep going. We really would like to get back to the Canoe Lake Portage Store while the restaurant's still open, so we can get a big freaking burger and a nice big beer as a reward for finishing this. But that's our goal. We'll do our best, but I think the next 6 hours are going to be slow going as we carefully navigate the waterways in pretty much pitch darkness. But this is where this is like a brand new adventure. We've been on an adventure for 18 hours, and we're starting a brand new one for another 17 hours or 18 hours, however long it takes. Woohoo! I don't know, it's kind of dark out here. It's, what did I say what time it was? Quarter to three in the morning. I've almost been up for 24 hours. And I don't know if you can see the moon, but it's probably not because it's going to be tiny. But the moon is near full. And it's approaching the western horizon because I think it's going to set at about 4 o'clock. We've been paddling through the dark and portaging through the dark. Still got about, what did I say, 62 kilometers more? 62 kilometers, and we're very nearing 100 kilometers so far. So we're at 97 kilometers of travel since this morning at 4:45. So I don't know. I know you can't see this, but maybe it's just you can see the moon little dot in the screen. And, oh yeah, I don't know if we can see the glow sticks, but we got glow sticks and they're green. Nice. 4 in the morning. The moon has set and the sun hasn't come out yet, but I think in about half an hour we should have the civil, not twilight, but the morning twilight. So we should get some more light soon, and then the sun will rise and it will get warm and hot, and we'll still be paddling. That's a paddling, that's a paddling, and that's a paddling. There's on another portage. Since I lost my adapter for the canoe, I don't have a lot of water footage, but got lots of portage footage. All right, good morning. It is now 8:16, and we've been trying to push hard for the last little bit, but we had a 10-minute nap, and we started seeing things in the trees. So
very tired.
we're very tired, but we're at the end of Brent Lake, and we should be entering Longer Lake pretty soon, hopefully. We've been, let me look at my watch again, 118.6 kilometers, and we have about 42 kilometers left. So that's just a marathon, but there's still, I think, 12 portages to do or something like that. And we're not, and it's starting to rain again.
Fun though.
Fun. Oh yeah, definitely fun. It's a challenge, and our bodies are starting to shake and stuff. We're still eating as much as we can, even though we're not hungry, just to keep the calorie intake up, and we're trying to drink as much as we can to make sure we don't just break down and bonk or whatever they call it. But it's a beautiful place. We just portaged around that little river rapids there. So, let's get going. Hey, nice laying eggs. We're sorry. We're not going to go that way anyways. It's got poison ivy. Okay.
I have no recollection of this.
Frank already forgot what we did yesterday afternoon. It's not even 24 hours ago. We just finished Longer Lake, got to the south side. So I think we have about, maybe just over 40 kilometers to go, I can't remember. Maybe less than that now. This next lake was really rough on the way out. So we're hoping it's going to be nicer, because it'd be nice just to go straight across it and not have to tack back and forth. We've been eating Baby Bells, a little bit of wafer chocolate candy stuff. We're getting really tired, but just trying to get some energy to keep going, because we still have some 8 to 9 hours to go. It's about, I think it's almost 10 a.m. We're hoping we can get back by 6. Right? Is that what we're hoping for? 7? We're hoping to get back before the restaurant closes so we can get a hamburger. That's what we're really hoping for. because that's what we want. Big, greasy, tasty, sloppy hamburger that I can shove in my face hole. It's gonna be so good. This portage is only about 300 meters, so not too bad. But the big excitement is, what's the water going to be like on the other side? If there's some waves, we're going to have a longer time. If it's just a little bit of waves, we should be fine. This is a big lake. And we got mosquitoes. All the portages have had mosquitoes on the way back here because of the rain we've been having, I guess. Today's kind of nice day. It's overcast up pretty much all day. A little bit of rain right now, on and off. Keeps it a little bit cooler. But it's all good. We're having fun still. We have waves of a little bit getting tired, but still hanging in there. We gotta finish this. We don't really have a choice anyways, we gotta get back, so. Okay, here's what the Big Trout Lake looks like. Not bad, not bad. There's a little bit of waves, but we expected that just because of the size of the lake. But there's no white water that we can see right now, because we gotta cut right across this whole thing, and it's a big open water, and if we hit some cross waves, it gets scary in the canoe. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Back on Otter Slide Creek portages. Like normal, the black flies and mosquitoes are pretty bad. We got some DEET on to make it a little bit better. I know, it's weird. Alright, so we got some deer flies on this whole awful journey through this Otter Slide Creek this time. They're just awful little bastards. I'm trying to recruit the dragonflies to come eat them all. But I don't think I have enough money to pay them all that. Oh yeah. They just stick with us the whole time. Alright, we have to go far right. Left, or that mean, by right I mean Frank right. Brent Island. We just finished Otter Slide. It was brutal. We don't even remember doing the portages on the way in. I think our memories have been erased. Yesterday, yeah. It's 1:16 and we have 24.5 kilometers to go. I mean, in the greater scheme of things, doesn't sound like a lot. But that's like a full good day's canoe on a normal trip. The mosquitoes are here right now because we can't have a minute apiece. Shit tickets. Here we are, the last stretch on the portage to Canoe Lake. We just finished Joe Lake in record time. I think it was half an hour for the whole thing, maybe just slightly over. We just had a giant rainstorm. We are totally soaked.
We are wet as water.
Lightning going off. I think the God of Thunder is honoring us. We are like 5 kilometers away from 100 miles. This is it. My units of measures are mixed. That's what I do. We got to go for all classes of people. The metric and the not metric. All right, the storm's over and it's suddenly really calm, so we're hoping we can rock Canoe Lake all the way back in record time, and we'll be done this thing in probably 37 hours.
Not bad given the conditions.
Yeah, it's awesome. We just had some salted dark chocolate as the last bit of energy to get us there, and we might just collapse at the end, but we really want a burger. So we're gonna collapse on a burger. What are you gonna get on your burger, Frank?
Everything.
Everything. I'm not gonna have onions, but I like onions, but I'm not gonna have any. And what are you gonna get to drink?
A beer and a Coke.
Beer and a Coke. I think I might do the same thing, because that's what cool kids do.
I don't think we can go there.
This canoe has been awesome. Carbon Pro Light Prospector 16 foot by H2O, rented here at the store. Algonquin Park. We've been from the south entrance all the way to the north entrance and back in 37 hours. 160 kilometers.
20 of it like this.
20 of it by carrying the canoe. That was 46 portages. 46 times we had to do that. And the longest was, I think it was almost 3 kilometers, because they merged 2 of them together. We traveled at night. We traveled 2 full days nearly. And we're at the last 5 kilometers. We got a little bit of a adrenaline rush right now. We're looking at the lake here to see how bad it is. Looks pretty bad, but we can handle it. The wind's blowing. Oh, be careful you don't knock something. Whoa, this is gonna be fun too. Woo! I'm getting a chill, but we're gonna do it here. It's the next morning. We finished everything in 160 kilometers, just over that. In 38 hours, we finished about the end of Canoe Lake. The wind is really strong. It's the strongest I've ever seen in Canoe Lake. So it took quite a bit of time to get through that lake. Managed to get back to camp, have a couple burgers, have a shower. It's raining, it's still raining here. My arms, right from my shoulders down to my palms, are all sore and tight, probably all swollen. Took Tylenol last night and just took another one. It's gonna be a pretty slow day today. Hey Frank.
Hey,
Let's see
Jack.
how you doing in the morning.
I'm doing pretty good. I thought I was doing really, really well until I tried to move, and then I realized I'm super duper sore, but it's just feeling pretty good.
Hey, feeling sore.
Yeah,
Kind of shaky.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shaky video. Worth every second though, and every ache.
Every ache, and there's the beast canoe, ready to go back to the store. Woohoo! There we go. Big thumbs up.
Until we do it again.
Yeah. Have a great venture. Bye bye.